I gotta give GMF a lot of credit because they've given us a lot of amazing takes over this last year when it comes to players that they really have showed off in the Cincinnati Bengals. One of those players being Yoshi, one of those players being Mike Hilton, how Mike Hilton is the best slot corner in the NFL. Yoshi is the next up and coming superstar. And now today they talked about Cam Taylor-Britt, and they listed him on the top 10 cornerbacks that are going to be breaking out this upcoming season. Now, I want to go ahead, my bad on that one, guys. I want to go ahead and post, actually show this, and then give my thoughts and opinions on everything. So let's go ahead and listen up to what Peter Schrager has to say. 1 second.
Because as much sad as I am that Jalen Ramsey's not on the field and that Patrick Peterson's maybe not in his prime like he was 3 years ago, I think that number one corner job is wide open in the NFL this year. And Cam Taylor-Britt might want to challenge Sauce Gardner to be in that conversation. This was the playoffs last year against Buffalo. Both he and Dax Hill are these two young guys in Lou Anarumo's defensive backfield, and they are getting a ton of buzz this summer. He didn't play this preseason. The Bengals don't play their starters in the preseason. You better believe he'll be there week 1 when they play Cleveland. Cam Taylor-Britt comes out of Nebraska, second-year guy, young, and yet he is looked at in Cincinnati as the future. Both he and Dax Hill, first-round picks, guys that can get this thing done. And Cam Taylor-Britt, Jason McCourty, I would love to hear your thoughts because he started picking it up as the season went on. And later in the year, against Buffalo, against Kansas City, he saved his best for last.
Alright, so let's go ahead and look at this, because I think this is, yeah, exactly. So it's, he's 23 years old, cornerback position, obviously second round draft pick from Nebraska. He started 12 games, including the playoffs. And one thing they don't talk about this, they don't show the stat line, which I really wish they would, because it's actually amazing, is he was one of the best cornerbacks in the last year's playoffs. He shut down everybody. He shut down Stephon Diggs. He shut down that Bills offense. He obviously helped shut down, that Ravens offense. Really, the only big play against us by the Ravens was not Sammy Watkins. Demarcus Robinson had a crazy big catch because who messed up? Eli Apple. Eli Apple did not do the right coverage and allowed a huge touchdown pass to him, which lets the Ravens back in the game. But Cam Taylor-Britt was shut down all game long on his side, which again just goes to show, even with Cheeto not out there, he's able to step up, reach the call of duty, and get to exactly what we need him to get to every single time. But my whole thing about why I think he'll be a great breakout kid this year, and I potentially think he could finish, maybe at not number 1 cornerback on the year, because I still want to say that, Mike Hilton's up there, and you got Cheeto, who I think is going to be really good this year coming back from injury, but he's going to be a top 5 corner 1,000% because it's not just how he plays on the field, his skill level, and, his, him truly learning and growing. It's him as a person. It's how he is. He's a guy who doesn't accept bullcrap. He's a guy who is harder on himself than anyone else will ever be. He is the little definition of you are your biggest critic. That's how he plays. We saw him, the great example of this was in training camp when T. Higgins kept beating him in training camp. He got so mad, he ripped off his helmet, he smashed his helmet, and he went off. He was upset. And Mike Hilton had to come over and calm him down and say, hey man, it's okay. You gotta chill, you gotta chillax. And the reason why he's like that is not because he had discipline problems, not because he has anger management problems, it's because he wants perfection. He wants excellence. And he holds himself to that level. This is not a guy who misses a play and says, oh, on me, that's okay, it's on me. No, he misses a play, and in his head, he's like, that was disgusting. I'm never going to do that again. Next play, I am going to do 10 times, this. I'm going to do 10 times that, 10 times this. And Mike Hilton even said he had to talk to him and say, hey, listen, dude, you're trying to do a little bit of everything, right? You're trying to make all these plays happen. You just got to slow down, relax, and, just focus on you. You're a great player. And Mike Hilton's helping him kind of develop in that way. Because, listen, Cam Taylor-Britt, he's not okay with just good enough. He's not. He wants to be perfect. He wants to be the weapon in this defense. And the play that he messed up on was actually, ironically enough, as we remember, in training camp, Mike Hilton jumped a pass and pick-sixed the ball. Well, Cam Taylor-Britt read the quarterback, thought it was a wide receiver screen pass. It ended up not being a wide receiver screen pass, which, of course, he tried to jump the play. T. Higgins got behind him, got a touchdown. Which, again, is a mistake that a younger guy like Hilton, like Cam Taylor-Britt, will make, right? Because he's not Mike Hilton's age. He's not Cheeto's age. He's not, Ulissa cornerback's age, right? He's a younger guy, and he's going to learn those things, and that just comes with experience of playing, right? He's second year in the NFL now. This is not like he's been in the NFL for a long time. He'll learn how to do that. But he has the things that you want in a player. First off, he does have the intangibles. He's very fast. He has speed. He's a very good lengthy guy. He also has good coverage ability, but it's the discipline. And I think that's really one thing you got to home in. If you're going to talk about Cam Taylor-Britt, it's the discipline he has as a player and a person. It's not easy, especially cornerbacks, wide receivers. Listen, they're divas, okay? A lot of them are divas. A lot of them are like Jalen Ramsey, where it's like, it's all about me. I'm the best. No one can beat me. I'm the, blah, blah, blah. I mean, Jalen Ramsey last year was going on talking about all the top receivers and how he could shut them down and they were nobodies. But Cam Taylor-Britt, he's not like that. He's not a diva. He wants to learn. He wants you to tell him, hey, listen, this is what you're supposed to do. This is how you get better. This is how you want to be here. This is how you're here. This is how you get here, right? He wants to learn. He wants to, know how to get to that level, which, again, not a lot of players are like that. It's very hard to find a player like that because a lot of these guys in the NFL, especially, they have I would say a God complex, but they have a egotistical problem. And again, I mean, reality-wise, they are millionaires. They played their whole life. They got into this highest level possible. So it's not like they 100% should go out there and be like, you know what? We're trash. We're not that good. We're just, average. No, they shouldn't act like that. But a lot of the players act like they're above everyone else on the team or above the coaches. And they know more than the coaches. And I think Cam Taylor-Britt, he's a guy that coaches will say he's very coachable. He's a guy you can train, you can develop, and that's why they love him. So it's a little bit more than just like, he looks good, he's performing well. He has all the intangibles you need to become a true elite weapon at the cornerback position. And that's why he's going to be the breakout player this year. That's why he's going to finish his top 5 cornerback this year. It's not because of, the system he's in, or obviously, yes, he has the mad scientist helping him out with Lou. No, it's because of him as a person and how he plays. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.